Ahoy! Welcome to MegoxCast. I am your host, John, joined by,
NotDiamond.
okay, for this episode. Today, we will talk about, the fast food customer service. Now, not Diamond, talk a little bit about yourself.
You know, I'm a little funny guy. I'm a little artist. I do art. Not really. I'm lying. But I used to think money is power. Then I worked at Popeyes and it was horrible. I don't work at Popeyes anymore because they treat me horrible.
Dang. So everything we're going to hear today is just past experience, it's not the current not Diamond lifestyle.
Nope, because Popeyes is horrible. I'm never working at fast food ever again.
Dang. Are you going to just become the Gus Fring of the fast food industry or the Mr.
Hell no.
Krabs? No?
Nope.
Dang. You just want to, make content then instead?
Not really. I would rather do like work like in the business world, like movie business. That's what I'm
Maybe
studying
shake a
for.
little tail?
Yeah, shake a little tail, shake my leg.
Oh yeah. Okay. All right. Okay, we can go into the first topic. Just work and minimum wage. Is it worth it? Is the minimum
No,
wage worth it? No?
no. You see, being paid $12 an hour and then being called the best employee you ever seen in your entire life, and then being paid like nothing is horrible because I get treated horribly. I get made fun of, and I get paid less than I should be.
Whoa. Jeez. That's a lot. Do you feel like what price would you say is worth all the punishment, all the grueling hours?
Somebody at my work was being paid $22 an hour while
Dang.
being caught on their phone every couple of seconds, and I was being paid $12 an hour and being
Dang.
called, "Yeah, you're the best employee we have." So I think I should have been paid $22 the same as them
$22 an hour. Why were they paid $22 an hour?
because on the flyer it said like $22 an hour, but like they just gave them like a raise or something. I don't know. There was no reason to give them that much money.
Mm, that's a little dumb. It might have been favoritism then.
They probably were.
Dang. That sucks. Like, what's up?
It's horrible because now they're decreasing the prices for minimum wage people, so they're probably getting paid now like $11 or $10 an hour.
Oh, that's not worth it at all.
No, it's not. That's why McDonald's is making. You seen those like robots they're making, right, for like cashiers and
Oh
like
no, bro.
they're making like robots for drive-through. So like if you just write down what you want and just they deliver it quickly and they just make it themselves.
Ah, dude. Would Ray Kroc be happy about that? I don't
Uh,
know.
No, hell no.
Dang. Yeah, that movie was great though. The Founder. Okay. Anyway, uh I do feel like it is being filled more with robots, the service industry, and that is kind of annoying, because people need ways to get money. They need to get paid, and they need to get laid. So it's gonna be kind of hard to do that when you know a, a robot is giving you your burger.
Yeah, it's it's was I saw a video yesterday. Like it's like they bring up a good point. It's like if you don't want us to work anymore, then what job do we have?
Exactly. Yeah. Like, I mean, if you think, AI, is taking over, and robots are taking over, like, at some point, like, what is the meaning of humanity? You know
Like
what I'm
AI
saying?
is going to a point where they're just making like writing essays of doing math problems for you. At that point, they're gonna make a robot that can just do surgery for you. And what's the point of doctors?
Surgery. Yeah. I mean, yeah, that's the thing, like, we need these people, to be doing this job. Like, at the end of the day, it's all about, like, the human experience, it's
You need
not
a
really
human
about the,
touch.
the robots, you know what I'm saying? I actually think we can actually go into this one because I feel like you'll have a lot of stories about this, and run that, get that run time to an hour. I'm kidding,
Yeah.
but customer service, this human experience is very necessary, but at the same time, it's kind of annoying, like to deal with like Karens, deal with angry dads, or babies, stuff like that. What would you say?
You know, me, I'm a kind person when you're in front of me in IRL. So I treat you with the most respect I have, and also because I'm being paid. So I'm treating everybody as nice as I can. So when you have sometimes, so let me tell you the story. Let's say it's 5 o'clock. I clocked in, just clocked in, freshly new, put my hat on, wash my hands, and this lady comes up to me and goes, "Sir, my fries are cold." And I'm like, yeah, let me get you new fries." So I grab fries from the fry batch, put it in, and she goes, "It's still cold." She grabs the bag, flips over, and pulls all the fries on my hands.
Dude,
It's something you should not be walking into for the first thing. And I tried so hard to be nice to this woman. Like, I understand, man. Well, she was pouring these like hot fries on my hands.
jeez, that must have hurt.
Yeah, and then she walks away and she says, bring me the fries this time. What these new freshly baked fries." So she sits down. 30 minutes pass by. New fries come out. They're all hot, burning, and I have to walk there sadly to this woman and be with a smile on my face, going, "Here you go, man. Here's your new fries." And she has the audacity to go, "You forgot my sauce," and I had to sit there and look at her and go like, What sauce?"
Oh my god, that's
It's it's
ridiculous.
I don't know if it's human, but we should probably treat people who are getting paid $12 an hour at a fast food chain better than they should be treating anybody else. Because these people are being paid like nothing, and they're trying to survive. Because some people have two jobs over there. Some people like work two jobs just so they can feed their family and their kids, and they just get treated horribly by these Karens, these dads, like these football dads. It's like, dude, these guys have family too. You're treating them horrible.
That's annoying. Like that. I mean, that sucks. I mean, let's be honest here though. Those fries at where you used to work, they weren't even that good, right?
Popeyes, no, they're
They're
not.
they're bad.
Probably because I got probably because I ate those, like, every, like, day for as my, like, dinner, but they were really not good anymore.
I don't know. I mean, I don't even eat them that much, and I still think they're not that good. I mean, they're boring.
It's like how KFC, like, ruined the potato wedges. It's like, you took away the potato wedges, like, it's the best thing about KFC, and then you put these seasoned fries. Who cares about seasoned fries? Give me potato wedges. I asked for these.
Exactly. It's ridiculous. That they're I mean, I don't know. I don't know what she expected too. She was
Some
just like, "Let me, you know, have good fries that are really hot." You said they were burning. I don't know why she must have just been mad that day or something.
she also saw me clock in, so, like, she knew I didn't know anything about the fries, so she has the audacity to just throw it over my face. Not my face, my hands.
Yeah,
It's
she is crazy.
yeah.
I don't know what's up?
The other thing about customer service is the not drive-thrus, what they called again? Grubhub, DoorDash, or what
Mm,
are the other ones called?
that's a
Those
good point.
people are the worst.
Really?
Yes, because if you s let's say you have, like, a whole line behind you.
Mhm.
You have, like, 10 billion people on stage because everybody loves Popeyes. Everybody comes to Popeyes for chicken. So there's, like, 10 tickets up in there in the front. You have to manually do it yourself. And then this DoorDash guy goes, "Hey man, where's this insert name here? I need it now." It's like, we haven't finished it yet, sir." And he goes like, I've been waiting here for like 10 minutes. I have to deliver it now. I have to." So he starts screaming at everybody.
Oh
The,
no.
that's every DoorDash person. And once I forgot about this DoorDash person because I had to help like 10 people. And
Mhm.
then he goes, "That's it. I'm just gonna walk away. I'm just gonna like say no to the food." He walks away, and I say, "I'm sorry about that." And he goes, "Yeah, you should be sorry about yourself. You're losing money." I was like, "What?" It's quite the experience with DoorDash people. They might be the worst.
The audacity. Yeah. I don't know. I mean, that's the thing too with like DoorDash orders and just any orders that for takeout. I think when I go to like McDonald's or something like that for like my breaks actually, I see that there's another screen for like those orders. And then usually someone else is doing it. But sometimes they take a while, to like get those orders done because they're usually more focused on the ones that are already there.
You know,
But
the
at the
people
same
here.
time, yeah, at the same time, I do like how they separate. it. So if there's like two people working, there can be one guy doing that, one guy doing the the other stuff. Usually, you'd probably want like two people doing the orders that are actually there. Like, but I don't know. I've never worked there before, so
Yeah, the thing with Popeyes is our like well, our store was like family owned, so like
oh my.
it's not part of the corporate. The so we had it's a really small Popeyes, so it's like the front counter, then you have the drive-through counter in the back, and the
Hmm.
fryers. So they put me cashier because I was probably the best person to talk to like anywhere, and I was giving the best information.
That's
But
good.
But yeah, so there's a little machine there that prints out the receipt. They come out with the people in the front and the people that come from drive-through for not drive-through for DoorDash and Grubhub. So you have to put it up in the front, and the person that's doing the front orders has to pack the DoorDash and Grubhub orders. And if
Mm.
they don't do it, it, that's their fault. It's there's only like two areas for people. It's like two for each person, two for the front counter, two for the back counter.
Well, that's good.
It's
Yeah.
not
Oh, it's
because you have to do the people in the store and also do the DoorDash orders. We don't have enough for
oh,
that.
yeah. So like there'd be one person just doing both things, right?
No, yeah, you have to do one person has to do like both things at the same time.
That's annoying.
Yeah.
No, I get you. Yeah, that's dumb. They should always have like at minimum like two people. One
No,
person doing that, one person doing the other thing.
speaking about that, it my final week, it was December. Everybody was leaving work. Everybody started quitting.
Hmm.
So I was the only person in the front counter doing cashier and packing food.
Dang.
It was horrible because nobody else was working, so I had to do everybody's order that's coming. It's Christmas month, so
Oh no.
every family's here asking for 12 pieces of chicken, a spicy. Oh, I want all dark meat, and that's a pain in the ass. And you also have to do DoorDash orders, who are also asking for 20 pieces. So I had to sit there manually do everything by every hour and passing it down to nobody except for me. It was horrible working there.
Yeah, that sucks. I can. I mean. That's when you actually want a robot working there.
Yeah,
A second hand. That's the thing too. It shouldn't like replace the human experience. It should like you
yeah.
know be
Because
a substitute.
you need a human touch to understand them. Like you need to feel like the same thing they feel. Because
Yeah.
if a person's mad, and you like calm them down. But my machine doesn't understand that. It's
Hmm.
like they'll be getting mad at the screen, and like the machine will be saying, "Oh, you want this order?" Like they wouldn't understand the tone of that machine.
Exactly. Unless they start making like empathy reading,
AI.
robot. Yeah, that would be interesting. Um, yeah, but I would have to say, uh, for me, the customer service, I like, talking to people sometimes, but I just try to talk to them as little as possible because I work at like a movie theater. And, when I'm giving people their popcorn or getting them their tickets, I just try to, get through them. You know what I'm saying? Even if there's not that many people there, you know what I'm saying? I try to be
Yeah,
nice, but and it's sometimes people are annoying. But I will have to say that more or less, uh, they're not too annoying. They're just they just really want something right now, or maybe their gift card doesn't have enough money for their order, but it should because it says $15, even though it only took out seven, but now it says $0. So that happened to me one time recently, but I don't really blame them that much. Just had to talk to my manager.
yeah.
I hate when people ask me if I'm new though, even if I've been there for a while. That's annoying. I don't know if you've ever gotten that before.
No, yeah. Basically, I took a break for Thanksgiving,
Yeah.
and basically, I came back, and there was like a bunch of new workers there, and they started treating me like I was a new worker, even though
Oh.
I've been there longer than them. And
Mhm.
they started treating me like I was a child, like I didn't know anything, even though I knew more than these people. And I was the only person in there that understand what a thigh, a breast, a wing, and a leg was from the chicken's pieces. So because if you don't know that, you're fucked. Because if somebody is asking for all dark meat, if you put one breast in there, the person's gonna freak the fuck out.
Yeah, I would assume so. They don't want like, they want all dark meat. They don't want just like, dark meat and then a white surprise, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, yeah, I get what you're saying, would you say that you're if you worked at Los Pollos Hermanos, you'd be better than a Lyle from a Better Call Saul?
Yeah, I'll be lying. I'll be like, yeah. What do you mean?" He goes, "Your balls. Show me them." I'm like, "Sir, I don't have any balls."
Oh my gosh, yeah. I mean that show should have went more into the Los Pollos Hermanos thing in my opinion. Or another like I don't know. I know a lot of people don't want them to show like more you know, content from them, but it would be awesome to just see the, Los Pollos Hermanos like, version of like The Office or something, you know what I'm saying?
It's kinda dumb, to be honest.
Bruh.
But if you want anything from Los Pollos Hermanos, just watch the shorts they have.
Oh yeah, the
Like,
shorts, that's a good one. I mean, less is more, I will have to say, watching those, I do get more of a feel of like what the fast food restaurant is like. Oh my
yeah.
gosh. Uh is he better than your boss? Like or your ex-boss? Ex-boss.
Well, my Xbox, yeah, I don't have an Xbox, but yeah.
Boss. My god, don't make a small, medium, large joke on here.
I'm glad you got that reference.
Yes.
I sorry, I tend to, like, reference my brain is, like, tuned to those things.
Oh no, it's all good.
But, my boss, like, I had 5 different bosses in the time span I was working there.
Aw,
The
dude.
the first one who got me the job was, like, a creep, who, like, just called me a cute-looking boy. I was like, "Okay, what do you mean by that?" And then later on, I had, like, this really bitchy boss who demanded the best out of everybody, but, like, everybody else was not doing the right job. But, hey, I got a compliment from them saying that I was probably the best worker there.
Mm.
Still didn't pay me much, but then we had those other 2 dudes. One of them got fired because he got in a fight. He wanted to quit because, like, he wanted to see his family, but the other boss didn't let him to.
Oh my gosh.
But yeah, it was quite horrible having, like, 5 different bosses and, like, they are all, like, demanding different things from each other.
Yeah, that's never a good thing. You always want like, transparency and good communication. It's kind of sucks that that would happen.
Like, yeah,
Um,
there was, like, this special, like, the 15.99 for, like, 20 pieces.
yeah.
One boss said, "Don't serve it to people." The other one said, "Serve it to people." And it was very
Mm.
confusing because once they work together the same day, you're either like, "Which one do I do and which one do I don't do?"
Yeah, I get what you're saying. Hmm. With mine, was just remembering it. I don't know
Mhm,
why. But basically, it's like National Movie Day or something, and we were, it was packed. It was like packed, bruh. And I was, like this was like one of the first times it's ever happened with me. But I gave the whole like family of whatever their concession.
mhm.
But then I found out that it's just that entire theater they wanted to go into was packed. So when I got their tickets, I was like, "Oh no, there's like 5 seats and they're all far away from each other." And they got really upset because I got their food first. But that was like the first time it's ever happened, because I didn't know it was gonna be that bad. But I should have anticipated that was gonna happen. So yeah, that was really stressful because they were like, "Oh my god, you weren't trained for this," and I'm like, bruh, it's just no, most theaters aren't packed to the brim, but today they are because everyone wants to take advantage of the $3 tickets, and
You're
I'm like, I don't know. I don't know if that ever happens to you at the job where some promotional thing happens and then it just throws you out of whack.
uh, yes, but, like, I was also the only person who knew the promotions by heart
Dang.
because I would, like, say, like, because I just remember the thing, like, after seeing, like, 3 times and hearing the same person, I'll go like, "Yeah, this thing." But when I came back from, like, November, there was this new promotion
Hmm.
that I never heard of,
Oh, what?
and I don't know what it was. It was like a 5-piece, 2 slices and 2 biscuits.
Mm.
I think it was the what's it called? The 2 for kind, whatever it's called. But it was new, and I thought that was an old one, and everybody that kept coming up to me was trying to, like, swindle my way to get them, like, a new like, an old special to them. So I kept saying, "Yeah, we don't have any specials," even though there was a special going on. And then
Mm.
one time, my boss overheard, and she went, "No, we have a special," and the guy gave me the meanest look like I just fucked him over.
Oh no, that
Yeah.
sucks. Jeez. Like, I don't know. I mean, that sometimes happens to me when like the managers over there and they know about the promotion that I don't, but I don't
Yeah.
know. I'll have to say you do the like charity thing too, right? Like sometimes, like round up your change or something like that sometimes.
Uh, like, at the count, like, $150 at the end?
No, there's I guess so, but there's like a thing where, you know, parts of the year you can be like, would you like to round and donate your change to the children's hospital or something?
Oh, no, we don't have those, no.
Okay, yeah, we had that. Oh my gosh, yeah. I mean, sometimes it's funny because it's like 1 cent, and they don't even want to, donate it. And it's like they have like this $100 order or something. It's like ridiculous. I mean, I get it when it's like more than 50 cents, but some people are just whack with their change. So I don't know. I did pretty good on those though. I always got like at least top 10, so that's pretty good. Like
Okay.
out of everybody. But I don't know. When I got top 10 that one time, I think it was only because I didn't have a lot of shifts around that time because it was around like, college. But I'm hoping for the summer I can rack them up and get to top 3 again. That was fun.
Mhm.
Um I don't know. If you'd like, we can go to the next topic, unless you have any more customer service stories you'd like to talk about. Because I know
Uh,
you
y
mentioned before you had like Karen stories that were even crazier than that one.
I could tell one more story if you want.
Yeah, all right.
So basically, my favorite part about working at Popeyes is nighttime because I work night shift, and it's the high people that come smoking weed and they go, "Man, I'm gonna order some food," and they look at the sign and they cannot understand any word on the sign.
Oh, dude. Do they just reek of like weed?
No, yeah, you could tell once working there, you can tell what weed smells like and what a person was doing weed smells like.
Oh yeah, I agree. Hmm.
But it's also like middle school. A lot of people used to smoke weed, so like I knew what the smell it was already.
Yeah.
So basically, these guys they were like pissed off already because they're doing weed or whatever, and I couldn't for some reason I was too tired and I couldn't count the change properly. Like I was being dyslexic. I was reading the change. I had to like recount it over and over again, and he got really pissed off. So he tried to do like the scam where like they give you a $10. You say, okay, actually I have another $10. Actually, I don't want that. So they grab more money from you.
Mm.
And I was very confused. And so like I just gave them like an extra $15 than they should have had for like a change.
Oh, dude.
But it's fine. I had my amount I needed for my money.
That's good. That's good. Yeah. That's actually interesting. You talk a lot about that, like having needing like a certain amount at the end of the shift, and they check it like heavily.
Yeah, it's because it's illegal over there if you're missing money and like they think because they'll think it's you and they will fire you.
Yeah, I know what you mean. We have that too, but I will say it's more nonchalant. They just do like money checks, but they don't like you know, I feel like they don't do like a. Actually, I probably shouldn't go in more into that because it's a security thing. All I'm gonna say is it just feels more nonchalant, but at the same time, I know what you mean.
Yeah,
Yeah. Because I feel like it's just a different way of doing things. I literally thought I was about to like say the entire like way of doing it. Thankfully, I didn't. I just said a few words. All right, audience, please do not cancel me. Um, all I'm saying is, yeah, it's not like it's not like a overwhelming like stress to not have that amount. But I will have to say, the way they do it, I think is very efficient.
no, yeah. I was very good at always getting the mark. I was always on the mark.
Mm,
So like
that's
I was never under. I was never like above. So like I always gave the right change.
all right. Do
But
you have any other oh, sorry, what?
yeah, I was gonna say one more thing. I was gonna say I have one more. I have two more stories
Oh, yeah,
actually.
great.
They're
I wanna
they're
hear
really
both of them.
they're, they're really short. But the first one, it's December the 25th. I worked on Christmas, and basically, this crackhead, he came in and he goes, "I need a cup of water." I'm like, Okay, let me get you a cup of water." And he goes, "I don't want that. I'm gonna walk away. You guys are treating me horrible." He walks out, and just we have a front a front glass mirror. I can't even pronounce words. Hold up, a front glass. You can see person out a window. That's the word. I couldn't think of it. But the person, you can see him right there, and he's still doing movement, like he was screaming at us. He, that man was out of his fucking mind.
Yeah, he must have been doing some coke,
Yeah,
cola that day.
yeah, it's fucking Santa Claus gave him some coke.
Oh my gosh, yeah, and it was December
Yeah.
25th, so that makes sense. Dude, what about that other story, though?
Hmm. I don't know if I should tell you the $100 one or the other crackhead story, actually.
You should tell me the $100 one.
Okay, basically, this guy ordered like a big meal, and he
Mm,
brought in $100, and it was one of those fake $100, but you could not tell it's fake.
yeah.
So I grab it, like, okay, I'm gonna put it in, and then my boss grabbed my hand very tightly and goes, "Don't put it in there." Because she could tell what a fake $100 bill it was, and this guy started pleading and saying, "Give me my money back! Give me my money back! I'm gonna pay you for real. Come, just give me my money back!" And he started breaking down and crying. He was scared that the cops were being called on him.
Dang, did you?
No,
Okay, good, good. I mean, well, I guess maybe not good, I don't know.
no, I don't know if I want to get to that territory about like the whole conversation because it's kind of like, I should probably say it. If you want, you can cut it out, right?
No, I don't edit these.
Okay, never mind.
Yeah, you can just, you can tell me later.
Okay.
But anyway, yeah, I'd say with, I mean, that crackhead story did remind me of this one thing that happened to me. Uh,
What's up?
there was like this guy that came in and he was like, movie now or something like that. I'm like, okay, sir, what movie? And he was like, Ant-Man now, or something like that. I don't even think he said Ant-Man. I think he said Quantumania now. And he was like, oh, whoa, 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 sir, hold on. So Ant-Man, and he was like, yes. And then I said, what time? And then, it just, he was just like very abrupt with his language. You know what I'm saying? It felt like a character. It didn't feel like just someone that didn't know English too well. It was really whack. And then he said they wanted the small, but then popcorn, and then he was like, "Oh no, I want the large popcorn." And then I was like, "What? I just rung you up." But I don't know. That's I'd say the most interesting uh guest I've had in a while. And I've been working there for a while. It's just like I feel like the customers that are bad or just annoying, I just kind of black out of my head. I'd say overall, I've met some famous people, I'd say, though. Have you ever met any famous people doing customer service?
Hell no.
Dang. I met the guy from Cobra Kai,
Whoa.
Dimitri.
Whoa.
Yeah. And then I
Really?
met, yes, no cap. I'll send a pic to you, not to you audience. All right. Maybe in the highlights. I don't know. And then I met what was that guy? I met this one kid from This Is Us, but that's a very obscure show. Well, it's not obscure. It's just like a different kind of audience. It's like a drama. I
Mhm.
watched it with my mom and dad, but I was just like, that's kind of cool that you're here. I'll take a picture with you. But I don't know. I just imagine I would get more people over there because it's more of a quiet theater. So you'd expect if you want to go to a movie theater, you'd want to go to more of a quiet theater if you're more or less, famous. So I don't know. I'm surprised I haven't seen that many, but maybe at some point I'll see like Jesse Pinkman walk in.
Aaron Paul and Bryan Cranston together, like, hey man, we need to see a movie really badly. We need to see Ant-Man Quantumania.
Oh my gosh. And then one of them says, I am the danger.
And he goes, I want to watch popcorn. Actually, I don't want that. And you already rung it up.
Oh my gosh. And then he poisons me with the ricin.
Wait,
Yeah,
poison
hopefully not.
Don.
Okay. We can go on to the next topic if that's fine with you.
Yep.
All right. So the preparation, the preparing of the food. Would you say like, Like, is it hard? Is it easy? What's your favorite part? Worst part
W
about it?
well, I never cooked, but I did package them. I put them in the boxes, and
Dang.
I wouldn't say it was hard. It was hard at the beginning because you didn't understand, like, what to do. But, like, after,
Mhm.
2 weeks, like, I understood, like, the pieces and, like, what should be in the box and how you should, like, make it.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Did you ever wanna cook?
No,
Dang, why is that?
because it was horrible. It looked horrible.
Oh my god.
Sometimes you hear them going, "Oh, I burned myself again."
Oh, yeah.
And you're like, "Oh, are you okay?" He's like, "Yeah, I am." He's like, "Okay."
Yeah, we burn ourselves a few times at the theater. It's not like a safety hazard though. I mean to some people it is, but we're pretty safe about it, I'd say. There's a lot of precautions for it, so that's good. It's just sometimes, the oil pops out, but at the same time, I've never been burned. And I been there for quite a amount of time, so I feel like if I haven't been burned, there are ways to serve popcorn to people without getting burned. But some people are like, nah, you just don't work hard enough. I'm like, okay.
Act
I don't know. What's up?
Actually, that's kind of a lie. I kind of got myself burned once while
Oh,
making fries. Well, I didn't make the fries, like, there was, like, a little area, like, around the fries, but
mm,
above them, there's, like, a little burn area, like, it's a UV, like, red heat, whatever it was, but if you moved your hand up, it'll burn you, and I did that on accident because I was getting really pissed off at this person, and I moved my hand up, and I burned, like, a little scar, like, a burn scar on my hand. It was there for, like, a whole, like, 4 months, and then it's just gone now. But yeah,
oh
I got
wow,
my so I was burned.
dang. You should have kept it on there longer. Chicks dig scars.
I have a scar.
Oh, okay, good, good, good.
Yeah.
Then they'll
But then
know
ex
the pain.
but they had
What
to
about
extract
drinks though? Have you?
drinks?
Yeah, you
Well,
like doing drinks? Come on,
no,
you've done the drinks though, right? Because it's right there, right? Or
I
is it self serve?
it's self-serve, but when I did drive-thru, I had to do it.
Okay,
But I never did drive-thru though. I was barely there. Even
okay.
though even though I was good at it.
Any bad experiences doing the drinks?
No, it's fairly simple. Just they say Coke, just put Coke in there.
Oh yeah,
Just
we had Pepsi.
oh god.
Yeah, some people we always have to be like, is Pepsi okay?
I lie. You can't tell the difference.
How many people there were actually asking about? Because I'm pretty sure that Popeye says Coke. So how many people actually, come there and say, I want a Pepsi? There's no one, right?
Some people ask for Pepsi, and I
Oh
make a
my.
Coke. I just make a Coke, and I say, "Okay, here you
Oh,
go."
they'll be fine. They'll be fine.
It's like the same
Usually it's
thing.
the other way around.
It's the same thing. It's the same flavor.
Exactly. I mean, I do feel like there's some differences, but at the same time, it does kind of deliver a similar experience, I'd say. It's just cola.
To
Now,
be
of course,
fair,
what's up?
I don't drink soda, so I don't really care.
Oh yeah. You just drink water?
Yeah, I drink water, orange juice, milk, stuff like that.
Oh, okay. No, I know what you mean. Um yeah, I'd say with that it does get annoying, cuz sometimes I'm like, is Pepsi okay? And they're like, no, it's not. And then they just want a root beer or something. Uh, I think we're getting because we used to have Sahara Mist, but now we're getting Starry, so that's kind of cool.
I think Cermis is Starry.
Oh, oh
I
yeah,
think
because Starry, yeah, because Sahara Mist is discontinued,
yeah,
so we're getting
they
Starry.
they rebranded to like Starry.
That's kind of cool. But I heard it tastes different.
Yeah, I think they just like made a new like ingredient, but it's just like the same thing.
It's the same thing, just different, different name, different like
Different
look.
ingredients.
Oh yeah, definitely.
But
Um, yeah, what's up?
when I did drink one like soda like every like couple of weeks at Popeyes, I drank Mel Yellow and my eyes have opened. Have you ever heard of Mel Yellow?
Yeah, I've heard of Mellow Yellow. Make the yellow mellow move.
It's like Mountain Dew but better. It's fucking amazing. I if I ever drink soda ever again, I'll drink Mellow Yellow my entire life. Actually,
Dang.
that's not true because I don't want kidney stones. But yeah, you get it.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I'll have to say it does lead to a lot of kidney stones. Sometimes when I'm like preparing the food, like I'm like, bro, how are they gonna eat all this? I don't know. It's sometimes whack because we
Oh,
we give out a lot of popcorn. Like, geez.
speaking about like how are you gonna eat all these? These 4 chicks
Oh.
came to our store. These, like
Mm.
I don't wanna talk about their physique, but they were really skinny, like, Asian ladies, and they came in asking all 4 of them asked for 20-piece chicken.
Dang.
That is 80 pieces of chicken, but it's also 80 pieces of chicken for these 4 women who ate at the store, so you know damn well that they're not feeding anybody else. And
Oh my gosh.
so I sat there questioning, "How are you all gonna eat this? And how what?" But it's fine.
Dang.
They gave me a tip. They gave me like $10 tip, but it's alright. It's like, wow, these 4 women just made like 80 pieces of chicken by themselves.
Oh, dude. Maybe they're just gonna, not eat for like 5 weeks, and they just
Something
wanna hibernate.
they they fucking escaped like some prison. They came back for it.
Oh
First
yeah.
thing Popeyes.
Yeah, I don't know if I can imagine 4 Asian ladies breaking out of prison and going straight to a Popeyes, but maybe.
Yeah,
I mean, it does happen, and it does happen, I would
I
say.
I wouldn't do
Um,
it because Popeye sucks.
I wouldn't do it. Yeah, I don't know. I would say like burn wise, I do get burned a lot. Not burn, but like it hurts, I would say. Like when I have to deal with the nacho cheese, that's kind of annoying. I gotta like squeeze it out sometimes, I gotta put a new one in. There's a hot plate that's like burning, like cheese. But I'd say I'm getting more used to using that thing. I just barely like empty it out because or I barely like switch it out because like it doesn't really happen. It's like people asking for a hamburger. No one asks for like a cheeseburger there.
Wait,
You know what I'm saying?
if you don't mind asking, what theater do you work at?
I work at a Regal.
A Regal? Okay,
Yes.
I think you're talking about AMC for a second. Because I'll say those pretzel bites are to like burn yourself for. Those are amazing.
Yeah. I don't know. I think Regal's better than AMC.
No, yeah, for the popcorn, yes.
Yeah. I don't know. With AMC, I haven't been to many, but I would say yeah, popcorn and also I will say the look is a little bit more professional, but I feel like it doesn't feel as at home with than a Regal because Regal I feel like feels more at home, but like with AMC it feels very corporate. I'd say,
How it looks. I like how blue it
but
is. Not blue, I mean red.
yeah, red. Yeah, we're blue and orange and black. We gotta pick colors at this point. I think we're aiming towards orange. I don't know why, but
Yeah.
yeah, I'd say, but yeah, we'd have to do pretzels sometimes. You know, there's actually a secret item that you cannot get if you are a guest, only as an employee. So I think I can say it because only
Only you can get
employees can
it.
get it. Yeah, a pretzel, but with cinnamon on it. Oh yeah,
That's
that yeah we can.
you could just do that at AMC. They give it to you for free.
I know. I mean,
That's
you
good.
can. I guess you can do it at a AMC, if you wanted to, guys. But at Regal, yeah, you cannot. You gotta work there. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
don't work there just to do that. You're gonna be heavily disappointed because then you'll have to actually work, and then you'll have to wait at least 3 to 4 hours to actually get that pretzel. I don't know. It's not worth it.
I'll work for that one day.
That one day. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I don't know if that's worth it, but that's just me. Um, yeah, I'd say, um, like preparing food, it's not too hard. A lot of it's just you plop it into the machine, then it comes out all hot and tasty and juicy, like the tendies and the fries. But I don't know, the pizza's whack though. You gotta actually put that in an oven.
I
It's
don't
kind of
know
annoying.
why theaters have those. Like, I understand kind of sliders, but like pizzas, like why?
I don't know. I mean, it's just a personal pizza, so it's all good. It's kinda
It's
like a DiGiorno personal pizza thing.
it's also fries. When you think of movie theaters, you don't think of fries.
Yeah, their fries are kinda mid, but, some people like getting it for their lunch, fries and chicken tenders. But there's literally a McDonald's across the street.
Just bring it
You know what I'm
in.
saying? Exactly. I mean, yeah, we don't yell at people for bringing that in, just
Uh,
weapons. of
So
course.
if I duct tape like a bunch of snacks onto my body and I walked in, you guys would not say anything.
It would be very redundant. You could just bring it in, but usually if I bring in snacks though to other theaters, yeah, I usually put it in my pocket, I'd say. Yeah, we don't really pat people down for that. We pat people down for other reasons. Um, but we don't do it too much, but I'd say don't do something that's illegal.
Mhm.
That's that's my word of advice for today. Also, one second, let me think. Do you had to ever like spoil food? Do you know what I'm saying, or do you guys not do that? When like someone doesn't want something and you have to throw it away, like you can't just throw it away, right? You gotta like write it down and then
No,
put it in like
no,
a
we throw it away.
dang. You don't even have to like list down the food that has to go to waste.
No, because if they paid already, that it's done.
Oh,
Whatever.
okay. I don't know. Yeah, sometimes like what if someone dropped like food or something in the kitchen and they haven't paid yet? Like, do you have to like, you know, write that down like, "Oh, it's not sellable," and then you got to like throw it away?
I've seen some guy do it, and he just kicks, like, the chicken onto the floor and
Oh
he's
my
like, nothing happened.
gosh.
Like nothing happened.
Dude, that's whack. Yeah. I mean, here we have to actually that's why, we just would like them to just take the food. Now, of course, they can't all the time. Like, what if I drop a hot dog while I'm making it? Oh yeah, those glizzies though, we gotta like grab it, put it in the hot dog bun. I'm getting fast at that, to be honest. We call them glizzies there. Oh yeah, that
Uh,
that's cute.
we don't usually throw it away. We usually ask around the workspace if anybody wants the food,
Oh no, bro.
and
And what if it's dropped though?
no, because it's like DoorDash orders, like, if it's already packaged and, like, the person never comes for it, we just ask, like, "Do you want this?" And then if somebody was like, "Yeah, I'll take it," and they just take it for the lunch break.
Ah, yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah, for preparing food though, I'd say there was this one story I heard recently about spoilage where someone I mean four people at like a Regal, they made like a bunch of like Cheeto popcorn and we every time someone asks for Cheeto popcorn, we just say, it just takes a long time or sometimes we don't have it, you know? And at that theater, they made a bunch of Cheeto popcorn. They had to spoil it, and then all four of them like ate the Cheeto popcorn instead of like spoiling it. Or I think they might have written it up, but still, they weren't supposed to eat it. And
Oh.
they got all four of them got fired for it. That was whack. I can't believe they did that, but you know, you just don't do that kind of stuff. If you're working at a theater. You can't be eating what you're not supposed to eat.
Yeah.
But yeah, um, I don't know. I mean, you didn't have too much experience, preparing food, so I know what you
Yeah.
mean.
I
But
was
have you?
mostly
What's up?
mostly cashier I was mostly cashier, yeah.
Oh yeah, cashier. How about let's talk about the opening and closing. You know, did you more open or close?
I didn't even do none of those.
You didn't even. Oh, so like midday, basically.
I was midday, yeah.
Ah,
I
dude.
worked I worked until, like, 11. It closes at 1.
Well, you must be doing pre-closing then, right? They don't just close in 2 hours.
Well, I just clean I would just, like, clean the area, and that's it. Like, I clean the lobby, and then that's it. I go
Dang.
home.
You didn't
I never
even,
I just counted
open?
my no, I just counted they never call me for, like, early shifts.
Ah, dude. Yeah. But you said you're the best worker.
Yeah, I was the best worker. They didn't want me to they just didn't want me to work, more. They wanted to work, like, mid shifts, like, because mid shift is when everybody starts coming, like, for lunch and dinner. So, like, yeah, I'd be there, like, giving out, like, I'll do go, like, person by person really quickly and then start packing their food sometimes. So I get them passed faster, but, like, if it's morning, they don't want me to, like, okay, open the door. They just want me to do, like, lunch and dinner, like, shifts.
Ah, that sucks, yeah. I mean, well, I guess that doesn't suck if you don't think it sucks, but I don't know. Yeah, for opening and closing at because I'm only talking about concession, yeah. So I usually open or close Ush, but I have been sometimes doing, closing concession shifts or opening concession shifts. And I'd say, with closing closing concession, I have the most um experience with than opening concession. But yeah, closing concession, you gotta, like, clean the dishes. Did you ever do that? Like, did you ever learn the three sink system or anything like that?
No.
Dude, bro,
They
you don't
don't they don't
understand, bro.
they only kept me a cashier.
Oh
And
yeah,
that's
oh
it.
yeah. Oh yeah, you did say that. Yeah, there's like a clean station, there was a rinse station, and then there's a sanitize station. It's like a whole thing. Then you got to do that with all the equipment, and you got to make sure it's Los Posmanos standards.
Put a
It's
little
like
drug
insane. What's up?
put a little drug in there, and that's it. Let
Oh
shit
yeah,
off.
exactly. Yeah, I mean, it's mainly dishes and then also cleaning the popper. That thing is crazy too. You got to wait till it's like cool. Then you gotta like pour some stuff in there. I actually never cleaned the popper. I just know how. You just gotta like pour some stuff in, wait for it to simmer, pour it out. It's all good. And I don't know, with the popper, it's like insane because it reaches high temperature, so you always gotta be careful. But I'd say with doing concession at night with closing, it's a lot more fun than doing it opening, I'd say. 'Cause, you're hanging out with the homies, you're just, trying to get out of there. It's all good. But when you're opening, your shift only began. You're like
Mhm.
dealing with all the oil from the grease traps from, last yesterday's like food. You're dealing with just all this stuff. You gotta clean everything. You gotta put everything back, basically. Hopefully the concessionist before you did good. Like the closer. It's a little less hectic, but at the same time, I would say it's probably more boring. I've kind of just been there just to do like deal with the popcorn. Like, for example, we gotta clean the popcorn like machine, but then you gotta put the popcorn in there, and then you gotta get rid of that popcorn. Then you gotta put another batch in, and that's the first batch for everybody. So
Okay.
that's interesting, I'd say. But yeah, I think it's crazy that you haven't opened or closed, but I guess it makes sense. You are more of a cashier. At my job, it's more like, we do every job. We do door, we do concession, we do usher. So it's a lot different, I'd say. You got to learn everything. With yours, it does seem in some ways a lot more efficient, because you're more like you just know that cashier by heart.
It's probably because I knew, like, everything by heart, and I was also
Yeah.
bilingual, so I can, like, speak Spanish with the people that know
Oh,
Spanish
dude.
only.
Yeah, that sucks too. Yeah, I've never had to. I haven't learned that yet, to be honest with you. So it's kind of
Perk being
uh
Hispanic, you can speak Spanish to those Spanish people, and they get you. Like, "Yeah,
yeah.
what's up, me essay?"
Me essay. Yeah, I don't know. Did you ever have to deal with you know like people that did like sign language or anything like that?
Uh, we had 2 people, actually. One guy, he spoke Chinese only, and so,
Okay,
like, the only way he spoke to us was, like, showing a picture of the food he got last time he came.
that's clever.
Yeah. And the on my final day at my job, I met a deaf person, my first ever deaf person,
Mm.
and I had to try so hard to, like, help them because the best thing I had to do was point at the spicy or the classic, like, chicken, like, oh, like, "Do you want spicy or classic?" Because there's, like, a little sign that says, like, what they are.
Yeah. I Yeah, I get what you're saying. Yeah. With me, yeah, there's been some people that do like the sign language or whatever. There's only one person I think in my job that knows sign language, but I think I got my homie hired. He's from the first podcast. Hopefully I can uh he can get the job because he knows sign language. He's popping it out like nobody's beeswax. He just like learned it like a month ago. It's like insane. He already knows how to like do all the signs. I think it's awesome. So
I
I think he'd
I
be a good
wanted to
worker.
learn to do it, but, like, it was very hard.
Oh yeah, yeah, definitely. Um. Okay. You know what? Let's change the topic. Let's go to coworker slash manager relationship. Like what's? I mean, I think we've talked a little bit about this
Yeah.
before, but we can go more into detail. What would you say your relationship was with your coworkers?
No, I didn't. I kept to myself. I'm gonna be
Kept to
honest.
yourself?
Yeah, I didn't want to bother them at all. But there was this time where this bitch of a coworker
Yo,
slammed the door on my face, and she said, "Sorry, not sorry." And I had to sit there like, "What? What?"
dude, what was her problem?
I don't know. Well, she did defend me once when some guy like was getting really mad at me. That's
Dude,
fine.
I
But
don't get what her problem is, man.
no, the more relationships I had was like the managers. Like I
Yeah.
talked more to them than the coworkers I did.
Hmm.
There was this really touchy manager once that just touched like my that once touched my my chest and then touched my ass and I had to like watch like in confusion. I
Oh
think he
my.
I I think he did that on accident, but
Okay,
but the other manager gave me the look like we just saw like horrible things.
dude. Yeah, that's not. It's not good.
No, yeah.
Can't be doing that. Yeah, I don't know. Would you say that there's any other experiences with your coworkers that was really sus?
I wouldn't say sus. I think this girl had a crush on me when I first worked there.
Yo, yo, did you go for it, bro? It's just a
No,
minimum wage job, man. You could go for it.
no.
I know
I
they
don't.
say like don't dip it in the company ink, but come on. The thing I'm saying right now is if you're working a minimum wage job, you could leave anytime you're this is not the end job for you. Of course you don't want to cause any issues, but if you're safe about it, you know, you could do it.
She kept trying to talk to me, and I don't look like I'm a 19-year-old kid. I look like I'm 25. And she kept going he kept going to like every person like, look, he looks 25. And then one day she goes, "You want to see my wallet?" And I go, "No." And she goes, "Here's my wallet. It's like it's Mario." Like, okay.
Oh, is she kind of special?
No,
So
she's just
that sounded so mean.
no, she's just a normal girl. I think it literally she just like had a crush on me and she like tried to get my attention.
Dude, did she leave before you did or no?
She left like a month after.
Dude, yeah. Well, because you didn't give her the attention.
I didn't know. I was trying to work. I want my money.
Dang, bruh. In any other circumstance, would you have gone for it?
No.
Oh, not your type?
No.
And not she can't be into Mario, she has to be into Sonic.
Yeah, I'm more of a Sonic guy. I'm sorry.
Ah, dude, yeah. I don't know. I made a lot of friends at my work. I'd say, there's definitely a hierarchy sometimes, when people have to go to parties, I'm never invited, but I get that though, there's this guy that used to work there, he runs all the parties, but it, I mean, there's a lot of drinking. I'm not really into that, so I think that's a good r- reason why they don't really do that. And also, I'm just not really into their clique. You know what I'm saying? I came at
Mm,
a very awkward time. I don't count it as like them doing anything bad. I feel as if I've made a good amount of friends there either way. And also, I mean, parties, if you think about it, are just you know, they're just excessive sometimes. You do want to more have that one-on-one thing, I'd say. But I don't know. I do have a funny story. It's just funny. It's not like too dramatic, but it had something to do with like what you were talking about. There was this guy that has this girl at my work that's kind of more cold towards people, and he was
mhm.
like, "Hey, would you like to go to the bowling alley with me one time?" And she was like, "No." And then just word got around, and I just thought it was a little funny because it's like I don't know why you would ask her out, but okay.
I'd kill myself if I heard her say no.
Yo, bro. I don't know. I just thought that was like ridiculous because I'm like, you know, what clues did you get? You know what I'm saying?
He's trying to shoot
Um,
his shots.
yeah.
Can't blame the man.
I've seen some coworkers on dating apps before though. I thought that was interesting.
Whoa.
Yeah, but that was like a year ago. But yeah, I have seen those peeps, those peeps on there. Um, I don't know. I mean, with manager wise, they're very. I feel like they're very close. Some of them I'm more close to. Some of them are just like cold and distant. So it's a little sad sometimes. But at the same time, you just talk to the managers, well, and it's all good. You just gotta follow
Yeah.
what they say. Sometimes they'll get upset, but usually you're chilling.
If you treat me with respect, I'll give you back respect.
Exactly. All right. We can now go on to perks, if you know what I'm saying. So, perk wise, um, would you say that there is any perks working at your job, like food or
I
uh
got I get free tenders.
tenders? But what about when you're not on work?
I get an employee discount.
How good was that employee discount? Was it
I don't
worth it?
know. I don't know. I never used it
Why not, bro?
because I ate Popeyes every day. I already worked there. I'm not gonna eat on my days I'm off.
Okay, that's a good point. That's a good point. Yeah. I mean, how many hours did you work like a week?
35.
Dang. Dude,
And
we're lucky to even get like 24 sometimes.
do
That's
you
insane.
and do you want to know how much my check was in 2 weeks?
What?
I can say this because I don't give a shit. I got paid $300 at the
That
end of
is
for 2 weeks.
awful. I'm sorry. That's so bad. And it's not even
It's
your fault.
it's
Jeez.
not, it's
That's
not.
low.
And they said I was their best employee. And I sit there like I get paid $300 for 2 weeks. I get to pay nothing.
That's so dumb. But I mean, that's just the hand you were dealt.
Yeah,
So that sucks.
made $5,000 in total working there.
Oh my god. Yeah, that's sad. That's sad.
That's
I don't know.
horrible.
Yeah. Well, there's always greener patches of grass. Greener patches of grass.
That's a
Um,
new term.
yes. Um, I don't know. With perk wise, you get to see like a few movies for free a
Is it
month,
really
I'd
though?
say. What's up?
Isn't the rule that you can't watch any Disney movie? Like that's
That was a rule at one point, but not in that way. Like you just still have to you could still do it, use your discount, but you have to wait a few weeks. But I think because originally when I started working there, it wasn't that, but then they did change it for like 2022 to be that. And then recently, I think they've changed it to where you can use your discount as soon as it comes out.
yeah.
So that's good. But I don't know. I'll have to see when Guardians Volume 3 comes out. Maybe the discount won't work, but I think it will. I think it will. I'm gonna try to watch Shazam today if I can. That's gonna be cool. Use my discount. What's up?
There's this thing. Today's Wednesday, right? Yeah. I could probably go to the movie theater. It's like $3 for a ticket,
Oh,
and like
dude, $3 per ticket. That's awesome.
every Wednesday is like $3 for a ticket.
Oh yeah, yeah. Thursdays is ours. Yeah, it's like $6. And
And
that's even for anyone that just has a Regal Clown card. Clown
and,
crown.
and I really want to see Scream 6 because I really like
Ooh.
horror movie. And I
Yeah,
want to see it.
I liked Scream 1. I was actually gonna do a podcast with someone for my work actually about the Scream series, but he wasn't able to do it, and I was like, ah, dude, that would have been so clutch because it was the week that it came out, and I was like, that would have been awesome, you
Yeah.
know. I mean, well, it wasn't the week; it would have been the week after because it would have been the Monday, but so clutch because then we could watch it, and then we could be like, okay, so what's our thoughts on Scream 1, Scream 2? By that point I only watched Scream 1, but I was like, if I got like a hit up, like if he hit me up about it, I would have watched all the Scream movies, like back to back, and I would have finished it. But nope.
I it's I wouldn't do it because after 3 it gets really bad, and then
Oh,
5
dude.
comes around and you're like, it's all right.
But Jenna Ortega's in it.
I don't give a shit about Jenna Ortega. I'm not watching Wednesday. You're not making me watch that. Nobody is.
Okay,
Tim,
never mind then.
Tim,
Jeez.
Tim Burton, I hate you.
Oh, okay. Did you get like free drinks while you were working? Like, if you got your own container, you could like fill it up or no?
No, I just got
Dude,
the cu I just got the small cup and went to get, like, water.
dude,
It
even if you
but
brought your own cup, that sucks, bro. Oh, dude, because we could do that at our job. That's awesome.
but I wouldn't recommend getting water from Popeyes because it's contaminated with soda, and it has, like, a really bad, like, aftertaste. It's really
Mhm.
bad.
Yeah, we have ours separated, so that's good. We have ours separated, so that's pretty
Yeah.
good.
Ooh.
But yeah, I don't know. With I'd say I think it's kind of cool though that I can like just get a cup, bring a cup to my work, and I'll be like, "Hey, I want Pepsi," and then they'll fill it up, and I'm like, "Thank you."
Yeah, you're lucky because, in my job, there was no area to put any bags,
Oh, dude,
and
yeah, we have like lockers and stuff.
I used to put my stuff where, like, the cleaning material cleaning, like, stuff were at, the cleaning closet,
Mhm.
and my boss said that's a very, like, a hazardous place to put your stuff, so don't do that. So I just stopped bringing my water bottle.
Dude, they didn't even have like a break room for the employees.
No, there's no break room. The break room is the lobby, you sit there on break.
That's so kind of dumb, bruh. Someone, I don't know. Yeah, we have a break room. We have like a side room. It's I'm not gonna say where each thing is. I'm really concerned about because I was watching a video recently because they had me do like training videos. Don't tell anyone about our security stuff. So I'm trying to be very vague. But
Yeah.
it's just like what's up?
Popeyes, if you want to steal money from Popeyes, turn them around and grab money from the cash register. They will not do anything because you can run away. There you go.
Dude, yeah.
I give up.
That's a good way. Yeah. I would
I give
never do that for Regal, but that's only because I work there still, and also they haven't treated me as horribly as you have been. So I do feel a little bad about that. Yeah. I don't
yeah,
know. Yeah, I guess it's just a different like vibe, like movie theaters, are trying to, embody like a certain type of like, you
feeling.
know, home feel or family feel. But with like Popeyes, they're just like get your food and get
Louisiana.
out.
Louisiana chicken, baby.
Oh my god. That's not the saying, is it?
No, the saying is, love that chicken from Popeyes.
Um you should have done that every time someone came in.
No, well, every time somebody comes in, we have to say, I welcome to Popeyes, I can help you.
Dang.
It's every time somebody opens the door, you have to scream that aloud.
Bruh. Did some people like be like, ah, shut up. I don't want to hear that when I walk in.
No, nobody
Ah,
did it except for me.
I mean, well, that's why you're the best employee, right?
Because I was the only person that actually followed the rules because I didn't want to get fired.
Oh yeah, I know what you mean. That's very dumb. Like just
So yeah,
that you were the best worker, but then they also shat on you.
yeah.
I
Like
don't know,
I would scream like, "Oh, welcome to Popeyes, I can help you." And
dude.
then like some people go like, "Oh, that's very nice. Thank you for doing that. It's a nice, comforting way to get inside."
Yeah. Were there any other perks, bro? Were there any other perks, bro? Besides the attendees
And 50% off. That's it.
and 50% off? Okay, yeah. I don't know. We do get also a discount on the food, but
I'm trying to think what perks would they give me? I don't know.
thankfully, we have like a Regal card ourselves, as the employees. So we also accumulate points over time, just like, the the crown card members that have to pay a certain amount for the card. I think that one might be free, the first one, but I think it might be $7 a month. I don't remember. But yeah, I think it's kind of cool that we're actually getting paid and we get points as, we're employees. So I think that's kind of cool. You can get like
Yeah.
a free small popcorn or upgrade to a large. Were you good at the upgrades? Were you good at like the, upgrading people and stuff like that?
I soup talk people amazingly.
Oh,
I'll go
that's
I'll go, you know, the paying for the large fries is like $1 extra. Do you wanna move on to $1 extra? And then
hot.
go, "You know what, kid? Fuck it, you're amazing at this." That's not how I did it, but, like, I would tell, like, someone, the person like, "You know, you're very good at this. I'll do it." Like,
Yeah.
"Okay."
I wish I did that more often, to be honest, but I only do it like if I feel like it's more convenient. Like for example, if there's like a big family and they only want like a big popcorn or something. But sometimes they want like two big popcorns. I'm like, bruh, hold on. How about we just get one big popcorn and then you can get your free refill now? You know what I'm saying? That's what usually happens. And then so the only thing you can get a refill on is the big, popcorn and the big drink. So I always got to make sure I do that. But yeah, I'd say overall perk wise, it was pretty worth it. But for you, it did not sound too worth it.
You know what the perk was? Having McDonald's next to us, so
Oh,
more people come to McDonald's and not
oh,
us.
oh yeah. I was gonna ask you a question about that. When you went to McDonald's or any place next door, maybe there was another restaurant by. Did they ever like be like, "Oh, you work over there, huh?" And then maybe even give you a discount.
No,
Oh, dude, sometimes they do that. Where I
I
work.
sometimes I'm too embarrassed, so I go in there, use the machine, and wait until they call my number and grab it quickly.
Oh, dude, yeah, they don't do it at McDonald's though. Actually, now thinking about it, but they do it at like some of the ice cream place nearby and the pizza place. So that's kind of cool. Actually, no, never the pizza place, only the ice cream place. But yeah, I'd say usually when I do the McDonald's though, I usually do it on the app, and so I can get it. So like I do it like 10 minutes into like before my like lunch, and then I walk in and I'm like, food's right there.
Yeah. If
Oh
you don't
my
mind
god.
asking, what's your go-to for McDonald's?
I usually get I get a lot of stuff for like lunches when I get McDonald's. I usually also just get a pizza, but recently I've been getting going more to McDonald's. I get a 10 piece, I get a large fry, large Coke, I get like a small chocolate milkshake and then 3 cookies, and then I try to shove that down before the 45-minute time limit.
God damn, 3
I know, bro.
cookies?
Yes, bro. The carbs are hitting quick, but
Yeah,
thankfully I'm not even at my, you know, I'm not even the average weight yet for you know,
for the
my
milk
height,
and
so
steak.
that's good. Yeah, so I can eat more. I just have to focus on. I mean, it's also just too about being healthy. I can't eat McDonald's every day. I got to eat a salad once in a while. Maybe some healthy
Option.
superfoods or something. Oh yeah,
Yeah,
some fruits.
I love me some
Yeah.
avocado.
Oh yeah. What do you get at McDonald's
I usually
before?
always get the double quarter pounder with cheese, a large fry, and chocolate milk.
That sounds perfect. They
Yeah,
should call that the Not Diamond special.
yeah. If if they ever become famous, they maybe give me the not diamond special. You get no soda, you got chocolate milk and soda. You can't change it.
Okay,
But
before we go into the outro, why are you called Not Diamond?
because my name was Diamond underscore draws, and I don't draw, so I just went to not diamond because it sounded funny.
Yeah, that's kind of funny. That's kind of what Tom Dog said about his name, so I think that's kind of funny.
Yeah, the thing about my name is because I play competitive games like Dead by Daylight, Rainbow Six Siege, CS:GO, and like other like shooting games.
Yeah.
People think my name is not Diamond or it's like a Smurf account for a Diamond player of a game because the rankings are like Platinum then Diamond. So people think like, oh, I'm being a Smurf account, name myself not Diamond, and because I'm so good at these games, they think like, oh, I'm being a Smurf and like being a fake account.
No, that
So,
sucks.
but I think it's funny because sometimes then you just like see me like fumble like the biggest bag in the entire world, and you're like, oh, his name is just not Diamond for fun.
I know what you mean.
Yeah,
Okay. I think we can end it here. We talked for like a hot minute, like an hour. So we
yeah.
did a pretty good job. So okay, so Not Diamond, are there anything you want to like shout out or have me link in the description?
Can I shout out my friends or is it only me?
Yeah, you can shout out friends, but I'd rather you also shout out yourself as well, unless you're not really into that.
Yeah, follow my Twitter, Diamond_Draws. My YouTube is not Diamond. You can find it easily, and go watch IREV videos. He's working really hard on those. So that's it.
Yeah, I really want IREV to be on the podcast at some time, but he doesn't ever talk to me. But I really liked him when I first
No,
was in that like community because he was the first person to read my comment when I was on one of those live streams, and I was like, that's interesting, like this kind of thing. I remember that Dub was also on that podcast. He was like, oh, yeah. Um, okay, don't. Okay, anyway, I don't know what just happened, but yeah, that was. Hopefully, he can be on, but I'm not trying to say he has to. I'm just saying that would be cool. I'm allowing him. I'm allowing.
Please,
But
Rev, please.
Rev, that would be awesome. But you can even shout out your things out here. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, let me know how you feel about Not Diamond in the comments below. Let me know if you'd like to hear from him again. I sure do.
I'm
Thanks for
crazy.
listening. Oh, what's up? You're crazy?
Yep, that's me.
Oh yeah. Thanks for listen to this episode of the podcast, and you'll see me next week talking with someone else about something else. All right. So have a good day, everyone, and I'll see you next week. All right. Bye.
Bye bye. Bye.